Hello again. Let's talk about a painful PR reality. Some founders get quoted everywhere. Their opinions show up in the articles, they're invited to podcasts, and journalists actually reply to their emails. Meanwhile, for other founders, they pitch, they follow up, they pitch again, and yet nothing happens. So the question is what's happening and what's different here? Because the industry is same, the product quality is same. Sometimes the second founder even has more experience and insight to share. So what's the difference? Today we are breaking down why your founder isn't getting press and exactly how to fix it. Because most of the time it's not the media's fault. Problem number 1 is that your founder sounds like everyone else. Here's something journalists say every day, which is normal and generic email that starts with our founder is an innovative entrepreneur passionate about solving problems. That sentence describes literally millions of people. And journalists don't quote generic people, they quote distinct voices. The founders getting press usually have clear opinions, strong perspectives, a recognizable point of view. So instead of saying something like, the future of remote work is exciting, they say most companies are destroying remote work with bad management systems. You see the difference, right? Safe statements get ignored and sharp perspectives get quoted. Second problem is that your founder is only talking about the company, which is another big mistake. Founders try to turn every press opportunities into a product promotion or business promotion. Journalists are not interested in your launch announcement. They are interested in stories, trends, and insights. The founders who get coverage, they do understand this. They talk about industry trends, market shifts, customer behavior, and mistakes companies are actually making, data that they are actually seeing in day to day business implementation. Their company then becomes context, not the headline. If every page screams, look at our startup, journalists will move instantly. Third problem is that there is no visible authority online. Journalists do something very simple before they quote someone. They Google them. And what they see there matters a lot. Imagine two founders. Founder A, that has no content, has inactive LinkedIn and a generic website bio. While there is a founder B who posts thoughtful industry insights, shares commentary on trends, has podcast appearances or guest articles. Which one feels safer to quote? This is something that you need to answer for yourself. And you know the answer, right? Founder B. Because press opportunities rarely go to invisible experts, they go to visible experts. And that's what you are going to have by building credibility, building authority online. You make yourself visible to journalists. Authority today is publicly demonstrated, and that is something that gets your pitches accepted. Next problem is that the founder doesn't have a clean media angle. Here's a secret many beginners miss. Journalists don't just quote founders, they quote specific types of founders. For example, the AI founder explaining automation trend, the fintech founder analyzing banking shifts, the marketing founder breaking down consumer behavior. They become known for one conversation lane. If your founder tries to comment on everything, they become memorable for nothing. The best media experts own a niche perspective. Now, once we have gone through the problems here, the next question is how to fix these problems. Let's break it down. First is you need to define the founder's expertise lane. You need to ask yourself, what industry conversation should this person own? Second, start publishing insights publicly. Not promotional, not marketing, not sales. Just plain insights that comes from your own experience. You can write LinkedIn post, do short commentary, industry observations. These are something that help you uh, analyze the type of conversation or type of expertise you would hold. And you are, by making them public, you're also displaying your expertise in public platforms. Third step is to develop strong, quotable opinions. Journalists love statements that are clear, insightful, slightly bold. So, this is what you need to uh, add in your pitches and your expert insights that you're providing. This not just makes your pitch unique, but also makes you stand out of the crowd and establish yourself as the genuine expert. Step 4 is to create visible credibility signals like guest podcasts. You can also write articles and speak at niche events. So, combining all four of these builds what journalists really look for, which is they give you confidence. They give you confidence, and they give the journalist who is going to approach you the confidence that quoting you will strengthen their story because that's coming from a credible source. Let's talk about the big mindset shift. Here's the shift most founders need to make. Praise is not about asking for attention, it's about becoming worth quoting. If your founder becomes the person who consistently explains what's happening in the industry, why it's happening, what it means next, then journalists don't just respond to pitches. Sometimes they start reaching out first. So, if your founder isn't getting press right now, don't just send more emails. You need to ask better questions before you start sending more and more emails. You need to introspect. Do they have a clear perspective? Are they visible online? Are they known for a specific insight? Because the founders who get media coverage aren't always the loudest. They are the ones who make journalists think that this person adds value to my story. And that's when the yes emails start coming in. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box down below, and I will see you in the next one.